Hi, welcome to our virtual gardening program. My name is Diane Yarrow. I'm the Assistant Director and Adult Services Librarian here at the Irvin L. Young Memorial Library in Whitewater, Wisconsin. Today we're going to be talking about porch decorations, holiday and Christmas porch decorations. Some of these you can use inside your home as well, but I just thought it would be fun to create a few things that you could use on your porch, either outside porch, inside porch, wherever will work the best for you and your decorations. Let's get started. The first few things are pretty easy. First thing that you can decorate with are always poinsettias. Of course, if you're going to be decorating an outside porch, you might not want to put the poinsettia outside. However, an inside porch, this would be really pretty. So an easy decoration are always plants, Christmas, holiday-related plants. So a pretty poinsettia, can't go wrong with that. You also can just find the items you have in your home. For instance, I took this candle and all I did was wrap a little burlap lace ribbon, another ribbon, and a little string, and I created a pretty little candle that you could use out on your porch. It'd be pretty on a little table. You could even put it in a container with some greenery around it. I happen to have this very rustic looking broom. I don't know if you can see it all. It's very rustic looking. And this, very simply, I'm going to take that and attach a ribbon to it. And that'll be kind of cool, sitting out on the porch with some other fun stuff by it. The key is to be creative and kind of think outside the box when it comes to having some different fun festive decorations. Another fun thing, wreaths. Wreaths are always a good time. You can buy a wreath like this. This is just a fake wreath. Or you can construct your own with real greenery or buy one with greenery. This one obviously was purchased already, everything put together. You can buy them, either the fake or the real wreaths, and decorate them yourself, without the decorations, and put whatever you want on them. That's kind of nice because it can match to your decor. Some people don't use traditional red or green, they use blue, silver. If you're decorating for a holiday other than Christmas, then you might want to use different colors. If you need something for your table, I've got several ideas here. And what I did before the program is I went outside and I took some clippings from evergreens, some fir trees, cedars, and I've been using those for a lot of the arrangements today. This one was very easy to put together. I put a few ornaments in the bottom of the vase I had. It's just a clear vase. And then I took my evergreens that I had took off my evergreen bush and I just poked them in here. And I had these fake mistletoe, so I just stuck a couple of the fake mistletoe in there. I took my ribbon. I have a roll of ribbon. I use this for most of the projects today. Took a roll of ribbon, tied it around, and it turned out really nice. And it didn't take long. I do not like to do crafts that take a long time. I get impatient, so this is perfect. I got this put together in just a couple minutes. Once I had the idea in my head, it came together very quickly. Along those same lines, I took a flower pot that I had. It was silver. I thought, well, that's really pretty. I like that. And I did the same thing, except this one, I took and I put some of my fresh evergreen from outside, but I wanted it to look a little more festive. So I had this fake plastic arrangement, still pretty nice looking, and then I just stuck it in my arrangement, and it worked out perfectly. I thought, that's something different. Very festive, and you could do more to it. I could put a ribbon around this. I could add more color to it to make it a little more, exciting, but for what it is, it's not bad. And again, I just threw this together in no time flat. If you need a smaller little table decoration, this one was really fun to do. I took a little vase, put a little gold ribbon around it. Again, I took my evergreen from outside and I just pushed it into my vase, took my little plastic mistletoe, stuck that in there, and there. That would make a really nice table decoration. Another thing I did with the fresh greenery, this is like from the fir tree. I took these and all I did was bunch them up. I took my ribbon, I put wire around it, I put the wire on there, I put, again, the mistletoe. I also had this little pine cone that has a stick on it, used for crafts, and I created this, which would be really adorable on the door of your house or your porch or wherever. And if it's up on the door, of course, it's going to, you'll get the full effect. But it was fun to do. I also got really creative, and I took an old ice skate. I took this ice skate. And what did I do? Just what I've been doing. I took my evergreen, I stuck the evergreen in there. I had some berries from a craft project. I had my mistletoe, the ribbon, and you've got an adorable, unique, creative decoration. I think this is my favorite one. Definitely my favorite one. To do something else a little different, I took a little lantern I had for candles, and I decided to do something different. So I put a whole bunch of little ornaments in there. Just little ornaments. I bought 2 little packs at Walmart, red and blue, and put in there. I attached these 2 red pine cone decorations I had, and the ribbon. And you could hang this or set it. You could also put a candle in the middle. I thought it looked kind of nice just like this, so I just wanted to leave it. And lastly, I had this wreath. It was just a wooden wreath. So I took my trusty old ribbon, started at the bottom, wrapped it around, and this ribbon has wire on the sides, which that's the nicest ribbon, the ones that have the wire on the sides, because you can do so much with it, and you can mold it, you can fluff it out, you can mush it, and I didn't even need to attach it with anything. I just wrapped it, and it's just hanging there. And then I just took a bow, I took some wire, I used red to match the ribbon. You could use any color. You could also use floral tape for some of these projects to wrap them with if you didn't want to use the wire or you wanted to secure it. Also, to cover up any of the branches that are showing, the floral tape would work really nice so that you wouldn't see the branches poking out. I'll give you an example. If you're gathering up your fresh greenery, it might show the branches down there poking out, and up here you can see where where I had broken it off. This would be a good time and a good place to use the floral tape to wrap. Like, I'm just going to take this floral tape right now and wrap it around just like I would wrap, and that just kind of is holding it together. And then you could take it to cover up any of the places that you didn't like showing. And then you wouldn't have to worry about it looking unfinished. Very easy to do if you're lucky enough to have fir trees, cedar trees, evergreen bushes out in your yard or friend's yard or some family member who lets you come and trim, go and cut some fresh stuff. These I didn't even need scissors. I just went out and I pulled them off the tree. Same with the fir, I just broke them off the tree. And then I just used wire to wrap them and a little bit of ribbon. Used some of the fake mistletoe that I had, plastic mistletoe. I don't like to call it plastic, so I'll just call it fake mistletoe and berries to liven things up. I used flower pots I had at home. I used vases I had at home. I used ornaments I had. So get creative this holiday season. Get creative. Make something fun and fresh. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you got some creative ideas.